Hey everyone, we got another community update from Google. It's really funny. They basically said, we're not going to be doing these daily updates. And then I was like, okay, fine. They're not going to do daily updates. Whenever they make an update on their community blog, I'm going to make a video about it to disseminate that information, which sounded like a great idea. Except that ever since then, they have done daily updates. So Google, what are you doing to me? Anyway, let's talk about this. This one comes from Stadia employee. Again, I love that they're not saying it's Grace from Google anymore. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they didn't want her getting all of the hate that a lot of people are sending their way. So here it says this week on Stadia. And actually, you know what? The fact that they're saying this week on Stadia, that makes me think that the fact that they're saying this week on Stadia makes me think that this was their planned announcement that they were going to do. And then for some reason they decided to do one on the 3rd and the 4th as well. So far we've had community updates on the 3rd, the 4th, and now on the 5th. All right, let's move on. Let's see what they said. They said this week on Stadia, we are happy to announce the availability of another amazing game coming to Stadia. Starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, gamers will be able to purchase and within moments be playing the hotly anticipated Darksiders Genesis. Now, I purchased it sometime during the day, so it should be waiting for me as soon as I switch over to that. By the way, I'm recording this live on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to capture it afterwards and send it out. But they go on to say, for the first time in the franchise, you can play in 2-player co-op. So grab a buddy and tear through hordes of demons, angels, and everything in between. Or play solo and switch between war and strife. With guns blazing and swords swinging, take part in an immersive story of intrigue and suspense set against a fantastic post-apocalyptic backdrop of otherworldly powers. Darksiders Genesis will be available starting today for $39.99. Now, there's more. I'm going to stop there for a second. There has been a lot of people who have today been complaining about the price of Darksiders Genesis. Now, for me, I was not aware that Darksiders games tended to come in at cheaper than like $60 game prices. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. However, on Steam, apparently you can get the game for $30. So it's $10 cheaper on Steam. And a lot of people, of course, the Stadia haters out there, are latching on to one more thing to say, see, Stadia's dead in the water. It's never going to survive this. Listen, if you look at the pre-purchase price on Xbox or on PlayStation or on Nintendo Switch, the pre-purchase price is $40. This kind of confirms what I said a while back when I did a video about whether or not Stadia counted as a console or a PC. And I said, yes, it's not really either, but to most people, it will feel like a console. And it's clear that the publishers are looking at it like a console, not like a PC, and pricing the games the same that they would on consoles. Now, the whole argument about the price of games, that's going to be a video that I'm going to do in the future. And I know it's not strictly limited to Stadia, but I'm going to post it here on this channel because I feel like there's things that I want to talk about that are not limited to just Stadia. And I'm going to talk about those things here on this channel. But I think $40 for this game is a fair price. That being said, I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it in a few minutes, and I will, of course, report back, and you'll be able to check out this channel and take a look at my first look, which is usually the first 10-15 minutes of the game. Or you can, of course, watch the live stream along with the people who are watching right now. All right, so that's what they had to say about Stadia. They also went on to say, for those of you who haven't yet claimed your free Stadia Pro games, Destiny 2 The Collection, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Farming Simulator 19 Platinum Edition, and Samurai Showdown are waiting to be picked up and played by all Stadia Pro subscribers. And don't forget, you can invite a friend to Stadia using a Buddy Pass and give them free 3 months of Stadia Pro today. You can do that simply by clicking the envelope icon in the home screen of your Stadia app and sending your gaming friend an invite to join the fun. And if you are not sure what that looks like, I talked about this before, but if you look at the phone, you can see right up there on top, there's a little envelope icon, looks like a Gmail icon almost, and you can send it out through that. So there you go. Darksiders Genesis is now available. My one complaint about this whole thing is that we didn't know, they didn't post the actual release time of the game until like 5 something in the morning, which is kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why they didn't say days ago that it was going to come online at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern. I don't understand why they didn't say that to begin with, because a lot of people, they want to know when I'm going to be able to buy the thing. When can I give you money? So why is it that Google or the developers, publishers, why is it that either Google or the publishers or both are hesitant to tell us when these games are going to have their release dates or release times? We all knew for quite a while now that Darksiders Genesis was going to be on Stadia today. Like, we all knew that. So why didn't they tell us exactly when we would start to play? A lot of people were saying, oh, it'll be at midnight, and oh, it'll be at this time, it'll be at that time. I just don't get why they're not giving us that information. It seems like they're just asking for people to be confused, and whenever people are confused, they assume things. And whenever people assume things, they assume the wrong things. And whenever people assume the wrong things, and then it turns out that they were wrong, they get mad because they assumed the wrong thing. And I'm not saying that those people I'm not saying that Google is without blame here, but just don't assume that you know when something's going to happen. Don't assume that it's going to be unlocked at midnight and then be angry that you can't play it at midnight. However, Google and publishers, in this case, I think it's THQ, tell us this stuff ahead of time. Don't wait until 5 o'clock in the morning on the day of release to say, oh, by the way, it's going to be at noon Eastern. Okay, why didn't you tell us ahead of time? Anyway, I'm beating a dead horse. So one last time, if you like these community updates, if you like the channel in general, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, make sure that you click on that bell icon so you get notified anytime that I post a new video or I go live. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.